How's everyone doing? Short stream for obvious reasons, because energy is pretty shot right now. Mental capacity is pretty low, just in general. Um, but yeah, let's just talk, right? Um, let's just talk. Yeah. Oh boy, right? It's drama alert. I don't want this to be a whole thing. I don't. I didn't want to be involved in the first place. I just. Yeah. No, the title's not clickbait. What happened? Okay. It's not clickbait. It's. I know sometimes it is, but today it's not. Uh, quick recap. This all started from a content creator named Aru and Ultima, who is a former editor on the ALPHARAD channel. They posted. Also, I'm just going to do a level rush just mindlessly. They posted a statement and they exposed cruel and malicious behavior of Yaki, who, if you're not a stranger to the channel, you probably know that is a close friend of mine, you know, and that sucks. um, and at first, oops, I messed up. At first, I wanted to hear both sides, so that's why I was quiet on the beginning one. And so I didn't say anything, and because I was like, I want to hear both sides. I feel like that I owe my friend that, you know, and so okay, let me try to focus on this. So I tried to just wait. I wanted to wait, and I'm sure a lot of people also wanted to wait. And you know, people look at me for a statement because my name was mentioned, and it sucks. It sucks, man. It. I know everyone sees this and thinks the answer is so easy to disavow someone and just shame them. And like, here's the thing. Let me just say the two things everyone wants to hear. I do not think what she did was good. I do not defend it. I will not be associating with her going forward, and she will not be in my content. I think that's what people want to hear. Like, that's what people want to hear, right? And now that that's out of the way, let me explain the other stuff. Because that's the crux of it. And it just, like, I'm not going to do like a full recap on the situation. Oops, I messed that up pretty bad. I'm not going to do a full recap on the situation, but pretty much Aru and Ultima posted the statement, and I stand with them. You know, Aru mentioned me in the initial twit longer, and it made me it put me on edge, right? Because I don't really want to be part of this, but I am, so I need to talk about it. And yeah, so my word. If you can't tell, I'm usually very composed. This isn't me being distracted while playing this silly game. It's just, this is hard to talk about. Okay, it's hard to talk about. And yeah, so the Yaki, all in all, it's not good. It's really not good. This this is a person, you know, I let into my home. I trusted, and a person I noticed a few bad habits or bad traits in, and thought it was just me because everyone else seems to be around. I didn't like. I don't know, man. It's hard. What did she do? I guess people are just going to keep tuning in, and I'm hitting. It's gross how you can hit peak viewership in times like this. It's fucking whatever. Yaki is a close friend of mine. I should say was. I should say past tense. And she had some statements come out about her, about how she's just not been kind to people, is the heart of it. And, you know, people ask, hey, do you support this? And the answer is no. The answer is no. I don't play those ads, I'm sorry. Those are just automatic in my Twitch contract, I'm sorry. But I'll pause. I'll pause for that. I don't want anything to be mixed, to be missed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm shaking right now for the record. I don't like doing this. I don't like talking about this. It's let's just keep it simple. I'm scattered. I did write a statement, and I stared at it for essentially days. If I could post it, like if my sunken heart would let me post it. And these things posted about Yaki, I believe. I don't want anything I say to come off as if I doubt it. It's just hard for me to swallow, which is why it's taken me so long to comment on it. Because you have to realize my friend group is very important to me, and I love them all dearly. And currently, they're all grieving over the loss of a friend. So this isn't as simple for all of them. They're all grieving right now, and I understand people wanted a statement from me immediately, but I had to make sure I was okay. I had to make sure my friends were okay, because we're all people who knew her. We're all affected by it. We all want to believe what's happening is not the case, but it is. Take this slow. It's complicated. I would love for it to just be as simple as black and white and just say the thing that you know is right, that you know is right in your heart, but it's so hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. And I don't want anything I say to, like, people keep coming in. I don't know how much I can explain this. What fully happened? Okay, let's take it from the start. Oh fuck. Statement came out. I don't know why I keep repeating it. I don't think I should keep doing that. I just wanted to wait. I wanted to believe that there was a silver lining in this, and there clearly wasn't. But Yaki Risu, I'm sure a lot of you know, has been in a lot of my content, and I do that. I'm very selective with who I put in my content. I thought she was good people, and I was wrong. But a lot of people have just put out statements showcasing how she has, in short, just not been kind to people. And that I don't want that to sound like it's downplaying it, because it was just very abusive behavior towards a lot of people. It's just, you know, using certain language is hard to swallow when, you know, it's just someone you knew. It's hard. It's hard to have the correct words, and it's even more confusing how things like I don't know. Fuck, dude, I'm sorry. I wish I was more collected for this stream. I wish I was not as rambly. Shit's hard, man. It's just hard when you put resources into someone and you believe in them and you want them to succeed. And I think it's fair to say that most, not all, of the things that were mentioned happened way before I knew Yaki. Not all, but you know, some of them did. And I think that's important, because like we just didn't fucking know any of this was happening or had happened. And I don't know. Yeah, if you really want the full story, you can just look up Yaki on Twitter. It's all there. Every couple hours there's something new. But you know, a lot of the statements are met with like, why wasn't this, you know, resolved privately? Not all of it, obviously, but you run into that, and it's like, I just want to touch on why I haven't, why it took me so long, because there was definitely pressure to talk about it, and I fully wanted to. Even now, I don't feel like I have to acknowledge it, but I am acknowledging it because I want to. I want people to know I don't support that. It just took me a little time to get that together. It's just, you know, it feels like the death of a friend, and in a very twisted way, where it's like this person we have all these good memories with did all these bad things, and, you know, those memories still exist. They're just a little tainted now, and that part sucks. Yeah. Just realize everyone in this friend group is just grieving. So, my statement does not reflect everyone's feelings, but it probably reflects most of theirs. And I would just appreciate if you can just be kind to all of my friends who are trying to process this in their own special way. Because there is no guide to this. It's hard to deal with. And I don't really have a lot of words to say beyond that. People are struggling is all I really want to say. I guess. Oh, yeah, it's grieving. It is. It's people have had to. God, I thought I would be more composed, but as soon as I hit that start stream, it felt like a panic attack raging inside of me. Yeah. I mean, in short, like, it's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to admit that what happened to Yaki and the things she has done, because I want to believe that she's not, and I don't want that bias to get in the way of actual victim stories. So it's not fair for me to have to like try to give my topic, because it's hard to just even accept that that's happened. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I want to say that I've reiterated it, but she won't be in content going forward. And I don't approve of this behavior, you know? Yeah, take a step back. I probably will. That's the first time I've read chat, but I plan on it. I think I'm gonna take the weekend to myself and just kind of see where we're going. See where we go from here. But I felt bad. I felt bad not having a statement out there to some degree. I wanted, I don't know, because, like, I wrote a statement, and I just didn't feel good. It's just, I would stare at it, and I just couldn't figure out, why can't I post this? And I don't know why, but just talking about it just felt a little easier. And, I think our friend group will be fine, but again, the reason people are slow to say stuff is because we're grieving a friend. And I'm repeating myself a lot, and I'm sorry. But I guess the real crux of it is just that... I don't know, man. I don't support it. I didn't know about it, and I won't support it going forward. I don't know, man. I think if I was, as, you know, just saying this, if I was as manipulated as people are making it out to be, I am not going to solve that on Twitter for over 3 days, you know? So that's kind of my take, I think. If you're going to clip anything out of context, I would like it to be that, and just say that I don't support this behavior, I wasn't aware of it, and I don't like it, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I think I said what I need to say. If anyone has like any questions that can be quickly answered, I will answer a few, because this is a weird time for you guys too. I do not doubt it. Will you take down videos with her? That's another one I've also been wondering. I think most videos with Yaki are in an ensemble, and I will probably not be taking down videos where I think it's an ensemble. You know, I don't want, you know, those poor people being in that video worked on to be wasted because of one bad egg in it. But I will, my plan going forward, any video where I feel like she was like the star of the video, I probably will. And the only one I can really think about that is like, I think ALPHARAD Gold has like just one video with her. And that's all I can really think about. But, the answer is, probably. But I would just feel bad to take down stuff like the draft lock or something. Yeah, I don't... I think... I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I just don't know. It's, you know, it's hard. It's a rough day. Yeah, I think the real answer is I'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll figure it out. I guess, as I always say in situations like this, I just hope that everyone can just be kind to each other. That it is free to do, and honestly not that hard. I know a lot of my humor is it's like, you know, I don't want it to say the humor is mean, because I don't think it is, but I think a lot of people forget of the person behind the mask, and that... Oh, I messed up. But yeah, I don't necessarily approve of any of it. And it's hard to it's hard. It's just hard. Has she contacted you since? Yes. Yes, she has. I don't feel like I need to expose what that entails. I have talked to her, and I have let her know that I feel this way. And that is all I feel like I need to say. At the end of the day, I just want to make sure everyone in my group of friends is fine. They're the people I care about, and I just want them to be alright. Actually, let me, I said I wasn't going to post this, but how about I just read that statement that I wrote? This one is scripted, obviously. And this is what I wanted to post, stared at for multiple days, and could not find it in my sunken heart to do it. Wait, I just saw one question of, was the reason that Fidel didn't go to the Streamer Awards because of Yaki? I mean, you mean like the streamer? Dude, I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm not involved in all this. Like, everyone keeps throwing these questions at me that I wasn't around for. But I think something I don't emphasize in this statement I'm about to read, or I'm at the ALPHARAD Awards. Well, no, that was not the reason. I don't really know Fidel all that well, and no, I don't know. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter. It does not matter. So before I read my statement, I'm gonna say this. I think I understand a lot of people don't think she deserves any respect, and I think that's fine. But this is respect I don't only give a friend of mine, but I would give this to anyone. I think the damage, I think everyone's piece has been shared, and just to prevent this looming feeling inside everyone involved, I think it's best that we do our best and move on. I think I just see so many people making light and making jokes of everything, and I think, you know, you can think she's absolutely vile, but I just ask that everyone just has that thought, has that in their heart, and yeah, and just, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, this is what my statement said. It said, regarding Yaki, I am sorry that I do not have the mental energy to put a full statement together, so I'm just going to keep this brief. As you probably know, Yaki was a close friend of mine. However, that does not dismiss how she treated all of these brave people who have come forward and demonstrated a pattern of behavior from her that I will not support. I have read all the statements presented so far, but it will take a while for me to truly process them, given how close I was to her. Despite that, let it be known that I do not condone this behavior. I'm sorry that I do not have more to say. To sign off, I will no longer be working with Yaki in any capacity, and she will never be featured in any of my content on any of my channels going forward. Please be kind to each other. And that was it. And that was all I wrote. I was scared to post it because I felt like it did not answer enough. But you know. That's kind of where I feel. It's just a little hard. just figuring out one step at a time. And you know, I just ask. I just want everyone is going to grieve over this in different ways, and I just ask that you be respectful. This felt impossible for me to come on here and say, as I was shaking as I was trying to click the start stream button. And I'm sure a lot of people feel similarly, who were close to her. So I think it would be nice if those people can have respect. I understand we have this connection with silence, meaning like guilt or something, but I think it's hard to say that to people who are grieving the loss of their friend. You know what I mean? Like, my friends are humans with real human emotions, and they are just struggling to put them together, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I guess just to wrap it up one more time, I find it deplorable. I don't like it, and I don't like my name being mentioned in all of it, because I felt like I was just a passenger, a mere bystander. Yeah, just who had a wrong judgment call on a person. And that happens. Yeah, just be kind. That's all I'm really asking for. And one person I'd like to make an apology to, who I have apologized to already in private, so I know some of you guys, Twitter detectives, have pieced it together that Ultima, who came forward, was an editor of mine. They were actually a former editor, and I respect Ultima for probably not bringing this up because it makes, I think, perhaps me look bad, but I had to fire Ultima a few months back because they were not getting work done to me in a steady time. And, you know, the answer is because they were dealing with all of this, right? And I didn't know. How could I have known, right? And you know, for someone who has a job, you have to do your stuff. You have to do your stuff, and we had to let him go. And since then, you know, I've tried to find work for him, but he seems busy and happy, and he's doing the best he can. But I just want there to be an apology to Ultima, and just say, I'm just sorry. I just didn't know. And he's a great person, and one that if you need a project edited, you should consider hiring. Oh no. But yeah. I've already streamed for way longer than I anticipated. I feel like I am talking in circles. I don't. It almost feels like I haven't said anything of value at all. But is that right? No. I think I'll just keep it short and simple. Yeah. I just don't really. I just want to move on, man. I just want to move on. My heart's gonna be in my stomach for probably a few more days, at minimum. But I will. Did she actually badmouth other creators to you? Honestly, not really. I think the only person who she really talked about was Fidel, but at that time it sounded like she had a reason to, right? Like, it just sounded like a friend who, like, it didn't sound like a friend bad-mouthing to me. It sounded like a friend who was venting about something she was dealing with, you know? Like, it's easy to confuse the two in hindsight, given everything that's come out, but it didn't feel like it was talking shit to talk shit, right? It felt like the same energy, like, you know, we had a very normal friendship, and, you know, I'm trying to decipher what I think was a red flag and what I think was just, what I think was actually vile, but, I don't think there was a lot of that. Like, in fact, I can even say that, to me, Yaki was very kind. Which is not what everyone wants to hear. But she was. And the thing is, if people are exposed for being very clout-oriented and clout-chasey or something like that, you kind of have to explore how they treat people who don't have that status. And that's been my approach to it. But she was always very kind to me. Sidebar, this is one of my favorite levels. Oh. Will you remove any videos with them? This is a popular thing. This is a popular thing people are commenting on. Oh, that's the one I missed. And I think most of my videos with Yaki feature an ensemble cast. And, oh, I forgot to... Oops. And I think maybe we'll do the one on gold. I don't know. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I think I'd rather just protect my friend group. I just want to make sure everyone is okay. Which, you know, goes into, you know, not saying everything in a timely manner. Because I, above all else, realize there are a lot of people affected by this who are just in the friend group. And I want to make sure that they are all taken care of, mentally well, and all right. And you have to realize, I would say, perhaps none of them are mentally well right now. I think it was just frustrating to see people say some things of like, why isn't this handled privately? And then, you know, me and my friend group are trying to handle it privately, and everyone's saying it's weird that they're being quiet. You know, we're all doing the best we can. I think it's just especially hard for people who are close to it all. Oops. Do you go back and edit her out of the award show? That's probably not. I mean, if anything, all we really did was call her a stupid motherfucker. It's just... That one is a sensitive one, because it's like, a lot of friends, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think I just saw Bobby kind of say something. Chat was moving too fast for me to fully grab it. But, yeah, I think it's like, this is a spectacle for a lot of people to see something go down like this. But to us, it's the grieving of a friend, you know? It's a little hard. It's not as easy for us to put words together. Someone says, do I think she feels sorry? I don't think I can answer that. You know, like, I think that's, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't think my answer on that matters. Do you feel differently on Fidel? Dude, I don't know Fidel. Him and I have had a couple small conversations, but at the end of the day, I just don't really know him. And that's not, like, to me of being mean. You know, I just don't. What the, oh, sometimes that happens. But I don't think badly, I guess, if that's the question. I just don't know him. Do you think Yaki is doing anything to better herself? I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, dude. I'm not the all-powerful, all-seeing here. Yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. Is goal still going to happen? Yeah, Joe and I need to record for the day. Obviously, I didn't record yesterday, which is why Colin stepped in. Thank you. Shout out, little bro. that was taking me so long. Yeah, just, I guess don't be surprised if I'm not super active on socials for a little bit. Don't be surprised if it takes me a while to start streaming again. Don't be surprised if that carries over to my friends, too. You know? I guess that's the biggest takeaway. Oops, what have I just done? That was not intentional. I guess at the end of the day, I'm sorry for anyone who's been affected by her. And I'm sorry for anyone who... I guess I'm especially sorry by anyone who has become more of a victim because of what, just for me being involved, because I hate that my name was strong-armed in these messages, you know? I hate that my name had enough weight to use to people, and I know it's not my burden to bear, but I am still sorry that I just wasn't as good enough of a judge of character that I don't know. I don't even feel confident saying that. It's got a war raging inside me right now, to put it lightly. I don't really think I have much more to say. I think I'm just gonna go. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for hearing me out. And if anyone has... I don't really want to talk about this. I just streamed, so if anyone has questions or brings up my stance on it, you can just Twitch clip and respond or whatever. I don't have it in me to lurk around on Twitter threads anymore. All I'm really going to say is I'll sign off and reiterate. I've seen everything. I'm pretty sure I've read every document. And I don't condone any of the behavior portrayed in that. And I will not be making content with her going forward. And I've reiterated that in several different ways throughout the stream, but there it is, definitively one final time. And I'm sure that a lot of you watching don't, you know, I'm going to guess a lot of you watching are not inside of our friend group. But I just have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of people I really care about are watching right now. And I want them to know that I love you all dearly. And I know this is hard for you. And I hope all of the people will be kind to you and will just let you move on. It is normal for you to have your heart feel like it's sunk in your gut. That's how I feel. And it is not easy. What feels right does not feel correct. And that's the hardest pill to swallow. But, yeah. C'est la vie. Yeah. We'll do what we can. We'll all move on. Just be kind to each other.